Yo, what is going on, guys? Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Just a quick reminder that the stock market will be closed on Thanksgiving, which is Thursday of this week, so don't wake up thinking that you are going to be watching the 1 minute candles. In today's video, we are going to be going over some DD, some stuff going on with crypto, some banks, AMC, GameStop, and then touching on the chart. So if it sounds like something you're interested in or you find value out of the video in any way, all I ask in return is for you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and these videos take me a few hours to research, edit, and upload to you guys. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So Citadel's billionaire founder Ken Griffin called Donald Trump a three-time loser and said he hoped the former President Trump would quote-unquote see the writing on the wall. Now remember, Ken Griffin is the same person Donald Trump called out for one, and for two, one of the largest donors to the Democratic Party. Now touching on Citadel, we can get this out of the way as well. Today is the effective date, November 21st of 2022, where at least my interpretation of it is from this date on, Citadel will potentially get bailed out by the DTCC. That does not mean we don't squeeze, that just means a bigger player gets bailed out once again. Also, if something potentially happens on the T+90 date, I'm not going to hold it to the charts that something definitely happens because there's loopholes everywhere, but that will be tomorrow. And this is essentially what people think that Citadel are protecting themselves from. Let's move on. Personal savings of Americans have plunged to $629 billion in the second quarter of 2022. And in the second quarter of 2021, 1 year prior, they had $1.98 trillion. Household debt in the United States is surging at its fastest pace in 15 years as interest rates go up, and U.S. personal savings rate is at all-time lows, while $1 trillion in credit card debt is at all-time highs. The average individual retirement account balance has dropped 25% year over year to $101,000 in the third quarter of 2022. Just imagine how bad hedge funds are doing. We recently went over in a previous video some of the funds that are starting to collapse. And major banks are now working with central banks alongside leading card payment firms concerning central bank digital currencies. And in the last 9 months, the Swiss National Bank posted its largest loss ever, $142.6 billion. Now jumping into crypto, AAX has a plan to automatically liquidate outstanding futures positions. AAX has announced its intention to close all active future positions of its users today. The exchange will likely be exploring a debt-to-equity swap structure to improve its chances of continuing operations. So pretty much AAX is saying there is a potential issue of us not operating anymore and potentially going bankrupt, and this debt to equity swap thing is, in my opinion, pretty much saying that they're going to try and sell us equity in their company, raise capital so that they can continue functioning. So if you guys are holding crypto in AAX, let me know down in the comments, and good luck to you. Also, crypto lender Nexo sued for allegedly blocking $126 million in withdrawals in 2020 and 2021. No, this isn't an old article. This came out this morning. The claimants allege that Nexo froze their accounts in 2020 and 2021 after they sought to remove their assets from the platform. In my opinion, this was probably already known about, but now that everything is happening with crypto, they're trying to pull the rug on certain things so that they're not hidden anymore, and it looks like they're actually looking into crypto and they're looking into these platforms, even though this was probably already known about but never taken action against. And the UK may need digital pound. The deputy governor said FTX collapse highlights the need for more oversight of digital assets, and that the FTX collapse might influence the country's decision to issue a government-controlled digital currency. And Grayscale cites security concerns for withholding on-chain proof of reserves. Grayscale shared a letter from Coinbase custody attesting that each of Grayscale's crypto products is fully backed, but stopped short of providing the wallet address. They did this citing security concerns. Is this another platform that is about to crumble? What are your guys' thoughts? JPMorgan officially registers cryptocurrency trademark titled JPMorgan Wallet, and the brand is set to support virtual currency transfer, exchanges, and cryptocurrency payment processing. The largest bank in America has now delved into the cryptocurrency market. JPMorgan is set to offer its customers Bitcoin exchange services via the newly developed trademark. Furthermore, the filing was granted as of November 15th. This, along with the CBDCs and Citadel's new cryptocurrency exchange, all happening in a very fast time directly after the FTX collapse, is just complete and utter bullshit, and I can't process it all right now and get my anger out, so let's just move on. US lawmakers call on bank regulators to review SoFi's crypto moves. And finally, before we get into the AMC charts, there is another article that says why AMC stock may be on the verge of another short squeeze. But before we get into that, make sure to hit the link pinned in the top of comments and linked in the description down below to join MooMoo. Download the app on your phone or even hit the link on your computer, either one. They have a great mobile version and desktop version where you can trade, see other exchanges, trade crypto, get the latest news and updates, see a very helpful earnings calendar, get free level 2 order book data, go long, go short, trade options, and more. Not only that, just signing up and depositing $1, you will get up to 15 free stocks and a chance to win $60,000 as their Holiday Magic Sweepstakes event goes on. I notice a ton of you are signing up, but you're not depositing. To reap these benefits, you do need to sign up and remember to go back and deposit at least $1. The link will be down below and pinned in the description. Let's get back into the video. Okay, so this article cites elevated short interest, sky-high borrowing rates, and millions of failure to delivers have created the perfect setup for another AMC short squeeze. And they go on throughout the article to cite, since reporting its Q3 earnings, AMC has been on a bullish streak. It's also been helped by several broader market-related catalysts. Thanks to exceptionally high short interest in AMC, the stock's recent rally has pushed cost to borrow rates into the stratosphere, increasing the chance that short sellers get squeezed. During October, AMC shares failure to deliver breached 1 million on several trading days. This is complete bullshit because AMC is down and has been trending down, even though they said it's been on a bullish streak, and they said it's been helped by broader market catalysts, even though AMC trades with the S&P 500. They go on to say that thanks to an exceptionally high short interest, hold on, the short interest hasn't changed, it's been the same, so I don't know what the fuck they're talking about or what they're citing. They claim that this is what caused the cost to borrow to get pushed into the stratosphere, and that this is increasing the chance that short sellers get squeezed. Well, for one, it is increasing the chance, so A1, A+ for whoever wrote this article, Wall Street memes. For two, short interest didn't change, so that has nothing to do with how it changed the cost to borrow. The only thing that changed is that they're not using these tokenized securities to tell the brokers that they can locate more shares so they can further suppress the price because FTX has just collapsed. Also, during October, AMC shares failures to deliver are so high, they've been high for 2 years. They're quoting a bunch of bullshit in this article, and this is the 4th one I've seen, I think, over the past week. And this is exactly what I told you guys, is that the media wants to be right, which leads me even more bullish into the stock, especially touching on the chart, which we will touch on in a minute. But in the video on Saturday, I quoted that the cost to borrow fee rising or staying the same is the main thing I'm looking at, right? If they drop cost to borrow, then essentially I'm not leaning towards this big run up going to happen at least in the next week or so. But the cost to borrow as of now hasn't changed, and it's still at 44%, which is something good to see. At least the average cost to borrow is. And the days to cover bumped up to 6 days to cover. That is because we are seeing a decrease in volume over on the AMC chart. Again, we talked about the Bollinger Bands, the RSI, and why we are where we are at on the chart. So if you guys haven't seen that video, feel free to go watch that. But I want to take you to the 45-minute time frame real quick. And essentially, this is what I'm looking at. Now, I don't know for sure if they're going to try and hold the stock down until Thanksgiving hits because it is a short week. But what I have drawn out would tell me that today and tomorrow would be a slight decrease and choppy trading, bringing us down to this level that I said we had to hit before a move at around $6.70. Once we come down to this level, and by November 23rd, which is Wednesday's trading day, I think we start seeing those spikes start to kick in. Again, unless they try and hold the stock down for the rest of the week and try and further kick the can down the road. Essentially, this is something I see. This would trail out to tomorrow's trading day before getting that next big rip. And this is just literally the bars pattern where I thought we were at back from the May-June run-up to where we are now, and this is something that it would look like. It's not playing out to a T, but it is very, very similar. So essentially, this is something I'm expecting. Expect a retracement down to around $6.70 on AMC before getting a big rip. This isn't that serious right now because volume is still trading low, and I think we are potentially going to see some sort of spring happen from this low volume. So if we touch 670 with very, very, very little volume, high cost to borrow, high short interest, and all the data falling into place, I do think AMC has a great chance at moving. Along with GameStop, the same exact thing goes for GameStop, so I'm not going to extend the video and make it longer because I think the same exact thing goes for GameStop. It's going to rally when AMC rallies. Taking a look at the S&P 500, it got saved on this trend line that it's at right now, but it is fighting it. And I want to see how this reacts to this level right now, because a break below this trend line will probably be bad for the market. And I've talked about crypto being a stash spot for bigger players, and that until this goes up, I don't think the S&P 500 will go up. And this is actually starting to fall. Bitcoin is testing new levels at 15,800 again, and personally I think we are going to break below this, come down into the 14,000 range. Again, I could be wrong, but if this happens, expect the market to sell off as well. I am not bullish on the S&P 500 yet, nor am I with crypto yet, and essentially until AMC runs, everything has to collapse in my opinion. Bitcoin, the SPY, they have to sell off even further, and these bigger players have to get smacked. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. Hit that like and that subscribe button on your way out. Drop a comment down below. Stay positive in the comments. It is going to be Thanksgiving soon. Following that up will be Black Friday. I'm working on some new merch that I'm adding to the store, and I'm deleting more stuff, and I'm going to have a nice big Black Friday sale. So if you guys are going to want AMC merch, just stay tuned on the channel. Make sure to have post notifications on, because I will be trying to update you guys throughout the day with YouTube Shorts and or videos, where I will be on Twitter and in the free Discord, which is linked down below. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.